Welcome to a day in my office, right here. Woohoo, at the range. So, I shoot a lot, I teach a lot of classes, and I'm always at the range. And one thing I realized was that I rarely post any photos or videos of myself shooting at the range or what I do in my everyday life. So, I wanted to change that a little bit. I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek at my life here at the range. And then, get to have a little fun discussing that with you guys. If you like it, then leave a comment below, like, and then we'll make more videos and give my Facebook page, SalomonFirearms, a good like. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to turn the screen around, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with, okay? Alright guys, we're flip back around. As you can see here, we have a M&P 45. This is what I carry. I carry a 45 caliber handgun. If you are not shooting and carrying a 45, then you are not shooting shit. Anything below a 45, that is like shooting a little bit of a water gun. So that's how I really feel. So if you feel some type of way, come and see me at the range, and then we can settle our scores, our debate at the range. So as you can see here, I'm going to be shooting at this target right here with the white paint. So I'm going to be videotaping with one hand, and I'm going to be shooting with the other. One thing when you're handling firearms, you always want to make sure that you are safe and responsible. So as you can see, my firearm is pointed down range, and my finger's off the trigger until I am ready to shoot. So safety aspect is all set. I'm going to go ahead and shoot at this steel target right here, and I'm going to videotape it and give you guys a day at Salomon Firearms training. I'm going to come here, look through my rear sight, focus on my front sight post, slowly squeeze the trigger, and shoot at the bottom of my breath. Boom! As you can see, I got a hit right there in the left. So this is a fun way for me to practice shooting one hand and give you guys a little bit of training and a sneak peek of my life. Ooh, so my shots are kind of consistent in that same area. I'm going to attempt to be more center mass. There we go. So I like that to be a little bit more like that. I want to be able to shoot my bad guy. So when ISIS decides to come to my doorway and say hello, I want to have a nice little present and skill for ISIS and any of these other races. So it's kind of hard for me to aim and balance the phone camera at the same time. Ooh, look at that. So I'm pretty consistent with my shot groups, as you can see. I am hitting it center mass in the same place. And my phone just told me that it's about to shit the bed because the battery's almost dead. So fantastic. So just doing a little shooting. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. So my slide did not lock to the rear. That is fantastic. That means some of my parts are wearing down. So just give me a second. I am going to lock the slide to the rear. Hello, Facebook. I am back. So I had to pause the video for a second because I had to move some stuff around and make sure I was safe. So now I'm going to shoot at these little targets right here. So as you can see, I had a pretty good shot group right here at this bad guy. I was shooting one hand. So now I'm going to shoot those significantly smaller little steel plates right here. I'm going to go ahead here. As you can see, the way that I am loading one hand at the same time. So I'm inserting the magazine here. Then I'm picking up the gun and making sure that my my magazine is locked in place. And now I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at these little steel plates right here. So I'm gonna go ahead, as you can see, always being safe, keeping the firearm pointed down range, and I'm going to shoot when I am ready. And I totally missed. Fantastic. I am not going to edit that out because I am a man and I am not scared of nobody watching me miss. But I am going to fuck this guy up in my next shot. I'm shooting at the far left plate. I told him not to talk about my mama. That's what you get, boy. And that's what you get too. Fuck you too. Talk about my mama, I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. Ooh, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna travel down here, and I'm gonna shoot the steel plate. So as you can see here, right, I'm able to hit all my plates with one hand. I don't know if you guys could notice those little plates all the way in the back. So I'm going to try to hit those little tiny plates that are even further than the one I was at before. And I'm going to try to do that one hand. Just remember that I am being safe. Finger off the trigger, pointing in the safe direction. And my firearm is always pointed down range. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to shoot those little plates, which is called a dueling tree. So if I hit it, you'll be able to tell because that little plate will swing all the way around. Woo! Would you look at that? Oh Lord, she spun around. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot again. Lord, my head was shaking like a motherfucker. So my hand was getting a little tired, so I'm just resting my gun down here, keeping it pointed in the safe direction. Yeah, so my arm was a little tired. I'm ready to come back up now because ISIS is not going to give me a time to take a break. I'm going to come up and I am going to shoot at that dueling tree all over again. Woo! So as you can see, that little plate spun around. I'm going to go for that third one on the bottom. Oh, I am out of ammunition. So my shitty ass carrier doesn't like to lock the slide to the rear anymore because she has been used and abused. So I'm out of ammo. So as you can see, I did pretty well. I got to hit all those shots right here.